No. Nah, we not doing it like this. Yes, sir. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Frankie G here, back with interview 15. Welcome to Rise to Elevate's podcast. Rise to Elevate interview 15. And y'all would never believe that I am the guy going to ask questions to this guy right here.
Bro, I didn't even think this stuff today. I didn't wake up and I was like, damn, bro, my dog Frankie the G about to be interviewing me. But no, thank you for doing this, bro. It means a lot, bro, for real. Yeah, bro, this is it.
But yeah, y'all already know what's up. It's my first time asking questions. Well, at least y'all see me on a previous podcast before. You know, we're going to put a link somewhere around. You just going to see my face right there. Ding. Y'all already know what's up. But I am here with my dog, Marcellus Seabrook. My bro, my brother. I've met this guy in Target. Like, I didn't even think that, you know, we would be in the same room right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree,
like, the same room right now doing a podcast. But here we are now.
Right.
In 2022, doing a podcast, bro.
Oh, yeah. And, dude, congratulations to you, too, bro. Like, just for us to be able to say that we've gotten out of Target is a big shift.
That's
you know
what I'm saying.
Because we could have been stuck at Target. We could have been working there our whole lives. But we made the change, and even doing what you're doing right now, like you stream, like you do stuff like that, and you know what I mean. But yeah, bro, it's an honor to even hop on my own thing and like be able to do the whole thing because it's different, you know. But I still want people to know what I do this for and like why I do it, you know. And it's just crazy, bro. I'm enjoying the journey, bro.
Oh yeah, you already know. But we're just gonna get right into it. You already said why you do it. Why do you do it? Why?
Man, I do it for the people, bro. I wake up every day with the knowledge of like, yo, what would you do for somebody else if they didn't do it for you? And which nobody does do it for me. So I'm gonna do it for somebody else. And that's kind of why I say I'm gonna change the world, because I feel like a lot of people doubted me. You know, they've looked at me and think, you know, this dude has done a lot of things 6 years ago that you would think he's not who he is now, or you know, even smoking weed is a big one for myself. But it's just crazy that people would judge me for what I've done my whole life, you know what I mean? And and I'm still here to make an impact. I'm still doing what we're doing right now, gaming, you know, all that. So yeah, I just do it for the people. I really wake up with the knowledge of trying to, like, you know, crack the minds of people and stuff like that. So it's just crazy, bro. It's time. You know, I can't be having people pass away anymore. I can't lose any more great people. You know, and it's just happening every day, and nobody's doing anything about it. You know,
So yeah, definitely feel you on that. But we do have to ask, what is Rise to Elevate?
No, I mean it's self.
I'm sorry, not to cut you off, but like, you get a random person, let's say on Facebook, you know, I know a couple of you guys seen the invite for Rise to Elevate, and you're like, what is this to the outside person?
Right.
Break it down to us. What is Rise to Elevate? How did you come up with the name Rise to Elevate? Why not Rise and Elevate?
Yeah, you know, actually, it was going to be that. It was going to be like 3 different things. It was going to be Elevate to Rise, multiple, like, I just scrambled one day, and I was actually on the beach with my brother, shout out to King Kai. And we were chilling on the beach, you know, just me and him vibing. And then like one day he was like, you need to quit your job. And I was like, quit my job? Like, you know, you would hear that hypocritical question, because it's like, how are you going to tell me to quit my job but you're still working and doing jobs, right? No, there's a different way of working for yourself. And I feel like a lot of people have been so trapped into working for a 9 to 5. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing with it, like nothing wrong with it. But it's still like you got to use that as a stepping stone. But to get to your question, it's more of like, you know, just randomly just sat down with a notebook, and, you know, me and my girl attacked some stuff. Shout out to Charles 4, Sativa Plus. He's kind of helped me too and gave me some ideas, because he was thinking of names for his. So I was like, you know what I mean? It was like a collab thing. So. But yeah, Rise to Elevate really means to rising up to your next equation in life. Like, every day you wake up with the challenge of like, dang, this is happening. Like, what do I got to do to face it? It could be from your car not needing an oil change. It could be from like you being late to work. Every day you rise up to certain equations, and a lot of people don't elevate. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people stay stuck, and you need to elevate, rise to elevate. Every day, it's a lifestyle, not a saying, you know. So yeah, no, it's beautiful. I think when I first said it, I was like, dang, yeah. I already knew.
You already know what's up. Yeah,
I was like, yep, this is it. Like, it's gonna blow. Like, people hear their name. You know what I mean? Like, I can imagine Wendy's.
Yeah.
Bro was in the cut
Wendy's.
probably like Wendy's. Wendy's! You know what I mean? Like,
Mickey D!
Walmart! Like, you know, all these
yo!
different things. So it's just like, it's weird, bro. And like, that's why I suggest a lot of people, Mevzuki, like, I hear names like that are like, that's unique.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he ain't doing it, and his name is Matt. He go crazy with it,
Yeah.
so it's just like I don't know, man. It's unique, you know, and that's why I like it. But yeah,
So you did mention like in the beginning that your brother King Kai, shout out to Kai, Kai bless, you already know, that you did quit your job. So now that you did quit your job, what is the gap? Like, do you feel a lot of growth from quitting your job and putting a lot more time into Rise to Elevate?
I mean, you know how it is. I
Yeah.
mean, thank you for even sticking this journey with me. But it's like, it's hard. Like, it's hard to wake up every day, like, doing your job and then trying to do something else. You know what I mean? I kind of lost the question, but I think I know what it was. Like, dealing with the thing. It's so weird being on the opposite side. You know, we'll just talk about that. But yeah, it's weird being on the opposite side. Because I'm thinking about questions. I ain't even getting that. You know? But no, to answer your question, it's more of like actually repeat it again, just so I don't wanna go wrong.
So basically, like Kai told you to quit your job,
Yeah.
and now do you feel like it's a beneficial? Do you feel growth? Do you
Yeah,
feel a big difference?
I mean, there's
in yourself?
obviously sacrifice with everything.
Of course.
And
of course.
I feel like a lot of times it sucks not being able to make the full steady income that you've always worked for. Like you wake up every day like I gotta grind to do this and this and this and then get the paycheck, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like now it's like I'm just chilling, you know what I mean? Not just losing money. I'm pitching money in certain things. So I think it is the next stepstone if you're really trying to start something in your life. But if you're trying to be like kind of like on a horizon and not be like elevated the whole time, then you're not gonna go up. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be more focused on. I know a lot of people who come over and chill with me, and they be like, you know, they're trying to tell me about how they're gonna do stuff, but it's like they can't because they gotta work. You know. I get off work, I'm tired. The same old line over and over and over again. Like just,
it was me too.
Yeah, it was me too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's all of us.
Yeah.
Just you gotta snap it and just get rid of it. And I get it. Some of us are in good positions to do it, but we just don't think about it because we're scared. You know, so yeah, I definitely think it's I don't sit here and be like, go quit your job. No, never do that. Always have a side thing. Always be able to make Uber Eats, you know, DoorDash. If you have a hustle, go do it. But it's more of like, you know what I mean, take care of your mental health and stuff first before you really make that sacrifice. Because if you're going to just go out into the wilderness like how kind of we did, you're going to lose your mind a lot. And I see why, you know, I'm not saying anybody's crazy or anything, but Kanye, like, you know, all these big people, because they just get lost in the sauce, and then the money comes, and then the fame comes, and you know, for me, I just feel like, you know, I don't want to dig too much in it, but it's like I would never, and it's easy for somebody to say it, but I just know myself because I've already had money. You know what I mean? I've already I've had my fair share of money and stuff like that. So it's like I know what it's going to be like, and that's why I'm doing stuff for the people. And actions speak louder than words.
Speaks louder
so
than
it's all
words.
cool.
It's like say no more, say less.
No, I don't even gotta talk about it. My peoples know what's up. You know what's up.
I know what's up.
We wake up every day and do this, so
it's definitely like Kevin Durant. You know who I am.
You know,
you know who I am.
You know who I am.
I'm Kevin Durant.
They know who I am. Yeah. So it's all good, bro. But yeah,
I definitely feel you on that. But in terms of like, I want to piggyback off of you just a little bit.
Yeah.
So basically, like, I had this principal in middle school. Shout out to Eagle. Basically, he told me the biggest two most important things is your physical and your mental health, and that as a role model has carried me a long way.
Yeah, definitely.
So what types of role models do you look up to in terms of like Rise to Elevate? Because Rise to Elevate from the outside perspective might be a enlightenment page, if that makes sense.
No, it's everything you want to think about it. It's a community hub. It's a community hub for a community. You know, if you're whatever you're looking for, that's what I'm saying. Like in about 5 years, people will really be looking at this differently because I'll have everything you want.
Yeah.
You know, skateboarders, break dancers, everything, gamers, shoes, everything. Like people are just gonna be like, oh my, geez, I saw it in the beginning. But no,
So with that being
Ask me a
said, like,
question.
no, you're good, bro. So
I'm
no,
dying.
you're good. No, you're good. So in terms of that, you want to go all of these multiple directions.
Right.
So what types of risk are you taking, and how are you building that foundation now?
Oh yeah, you said motive.
versus
People who do I look up to?
Look up to, but then
Yeah.
also like how are you using that as your motivation in today?
Well, my models are the ones that are like actually leading me to that situation. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So like the people I look up to show me in the
Cool.
direction and
Yeah.
going, and then it's like that's where I lead. Like I can lead you to the water, but it's up to you to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I say music is probably the most strongest thing because my role models are music because that's the only people I really got other than my girl and my cousin and shit. You know what I mean? So like, and you of course and
Yeah.
stuff. But it's just more of like when I'm alone. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I just think it's crazy because a lot of the times whenever we look up to our role models and the traits they do and they give off and stuff like that, it
Yeah.
shakes onto us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though we may not feel like it, you know, I know nobody really watches TV no more.
Not like
Like
that,
it's
yeah.
not like popping like how it used to. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
music is the most strongest thing. Yes, you know, I do a lot of different traits, but it's more of like I just go with myself. Like I don't even look up to like people like that to lead me to other ways like that. You know what I mean? Like I just take advice and that's what how I go.
Okay.
I don't have anybody like that I sit here and genuinely look up to every day.
Mhm.
𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙚𝙬 is probably my biggest influencer in my life right now, more than Wiz. I mean, that's just because Wiz is like, I mean, he's OG now, so he don't really have nothing to show like that. But it's more of like 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙚𝙬 is really out here grinding every day, showing me how to grind, hearing his music from who he became to who he is now. And I don't even know him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know, bro. Like, not trying to sound weird, I don't even know 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙚𝙬 like that. So if I can feel him and you know what I mean, learn from his lessons and things that he's going through and stuff like that, it changes the concept on everything. So
Yeah, I definitely mess with 𝙄𝙣𝙧𝙬. Shout out to 𝙄𝙣𝙧𝙬.
yeah, shout out to
You already
𝙄𝙣𝙧𝙬. I can't wait to see you, bro.
You already know.
No,
I will.
I will see you in April or no, November 18th.
November 18th.
That's the goal right now. I hope
Coming
we really
soon.
make it out there. You know, it's speaking into existence at
Speaking
this point.
into
But
existence.
we are going to make it out there. I can't wait to see you, bro. I'm excited.
Yeah, but give us a little bit of insight on the groundwork to the beginning of Rise to Elevate, because obviously you had the logo, you had the brand name, you have this entrepreneurship. What were some of the groundwork? Give us a little bit of insight on the challenges of starting it and then reflecting on it, back on it now, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, dude, it's still hard now. Like, I don't even know how I came up with the logo. Like, my logo was, like, low-key just the words at first, and then it kind of just shifted into, like, me floating, and then that led from a photo shoot. So it was just like things just kind of up in the air. I never really had a set in stone logo, and it took you know how it is. I know you're asking me questions, but it's like you really just kind of like find things and look into it like on the internet and stuff like that, and then you just like jumble it all together, and you're like, dang, that's fire. But for me, all I did was just take the flipping thing, the words, and just put Rise to Elevate, and that's it, baby. Like I don't need to be any, you know what I mean, any more crazy with it. Just Rise to Elevate and the body floating.
Okay. So what about the symbolism of the rocket?
Yeah,
You know,
so
of
the
course.
rocket was low-key just to fill in the two. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
I've always had the rocket symbol, which is kind of self-explanatory. It's like blasting off.
Yeah.
You know, my most unique one that I really look up to is my alien shirt. That's the one where I look at and I'm like, all right, that's me. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy that I even made a shirt off of just like, you know what I mean? Like, not even thinking about it. Just slapped it on the t-shirt, alien. Like, just please just put it there. Yeah. And
I'm
then,
here to take your planet.
yeah, and it just made me
Yeah.
think, like, aliens are unique. Like, aliens are rare. Very extinct. Like, nobody even nobody believes them. You know? So I'm an alien, and we're aliens.
Yeah, we just cool.
People don't
That's
believe
it.
us, and then we're gonna one day just be where we're gonna be, and then we're just gonna, you know, it's just how it is, and it's a sad truth, but I mean, it's a lot, man. You know, it's a lot.
Yeah, I feel that. Because honestly, like, I was only asking because, you know, Rise to Elevate soar like a
Yeah,
bird.
you're right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know, but, you know, everybody has their own type of symbolism, and it could be intricate in their own way. So I just wanted to ask, you know, the rocket. Because,
Yeah,
of course, it's like, phew, up into space. You want to be out there everywhere,
Right.
every way,
Right.
better than you, every way,
Everywhere.
better than you, every
I mean, I
other
do
way.
wake up like with the whole Ricky Bobby slogan in my head. If you're not first, you're last. Because it's the truth. You know what I mean? If you're your second is first to being last. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Well, second place is the first loser.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know. I can't be out here losing like that. And it's not like a mentality of like I'm gonna lose, but it's like I gotta win. I need a team that's gonna always think that too.
Yeah.
And of course we're not always gonna win. You're never gonna win everything. But the losses, you eat them. You know what I mean? Like turn them W or the M. 2 L's makes a W.
Yeah.
If y'all don't realize that.
Turn your L's into W's.
Yeah, like you'd be really surprised how like transparent that is too. Like it looks so self-explanatory, but if you lose one time, you lose the second time. You better after the second time, it should be where you get the dub. You know,
it's one biology.
Yeah.
It's first grade.
And I hit the SpongeBob.
Not the SpongeBob.
6 hours later.
Round two. He said,
No, but yeah, go ahead.
But no, I definitely feel you on that. So in terms of like the challenges, like you say you want to change the world. That's your slogan, change the world. Like you want to change the kids, or you just changing like literally the entire world?
I mean,
you want to change the entire structure of how humanity
I want to change
is?
whatever wants to be changed. You can't change something that doesn't want to be changed.
Of course,
you know
that's
what I mean?
not
Every
wrong. That's
morning
not
when you
wrong.
wake up, you have a choice to make. Every decision, you either want to wash your hands after you use the bathroom when you wake up, or you want to brush your teeth. You know, it sounds weird. It's a weird analogy. You want to make your bed. The choice is yours. So I can't make, you know what I mean? Whatever wants to be changed, and I'm here to help whoever.
Of course.
Especially after, like, I've learned, though, giving my energy away to a lot of people, it drains me. It's like someone just grabbing a washcloth and just soaking you.
Yeah.
And it hurts, and I've had that happen multiple times during this journey. So it's just, I don't know. It's kind of...
So
that's a weird topic.
How do you deal with the negativity on Rise to Elevate? So
I mean, I meditate.
Sure I mean, of course you meditate,
Yeah,
but like, of course, like when you post a video on the internet is undefeated.
Yeah, very.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get a lot of hate crimes. So how are you
day.
dealing with that on a day-to-day basis?
I mean, I look, you know how to do it. Like we kind of just eat it up. You know, like if you see something funny, I look, or not even funny, but just they're trying to roast you. It's like, all right, go with the roast. You know what I mean? Like who cares? Like it's just internet, bro. That's the problem. Is this generation takes the internet so serious. You see one post on Facebook and you already think that's the post. It could be a Photoshop and people still believe it. So social media is very powerful, and I don't know. Yeah, it's just crazy.
So you did say social media is powerful. So social media is your main way of promoting, you would say. So like how are you utilizing social media to your advantage on Rise to Elevate?
Shoot, Instagram Reels, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Reddit sometimes, TikTok, Xbox. Bro, if you know me, I'd be on Xbox. I'd just be talking to people like, yo, look up this. Yo, actually, now we're talking about it though, I actually had some dude go crazy about it. Like, I was playing the game and he looked up my thing and was like, yo, that's crazy. You gotta interview me, cuz. And I'm like, I got you. So he added me on Instagram. Shout out to him if he sees this, bro. It's just crazy, man, like how powerful this is, and like showing people what they can truly do, you know. And like back to kind of the question you said about changing the world, it's like I really wake up every day trying to change people's lives, you know. I don't play about this, bro. It's like waking people up. It's like getting people out the ground, you know what I mean, and telling them, come on, rise, like let's go, rise, let's get up, guys, do what you want to do in your life, you know. Don't be adapted to the normal society stuff, you know. I don't want to say what I gotta say, but it's the truth. Shout out to Kanye, but it's just the truth though, man. Like it's sad truth.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's the truth nobody wants to talk about.
No, that's definitely a fact. So, as a young entrepreneur, what types of advice would you give for other young entrepreneurs that want to break that cycle?
I mean, just you know, be yourself, man. You can't be somebody else or not be yourself and do something, because at the end you will always get shown out. Like anything, if you're faking something, people are gonna end up finding out. It doesn't matter what you do or not. Like you can be this down to earth dude and then be facade to be this down to earth dude, but deep down you really don't like them, and then colors are gonna show instantly. So always be yourself. Never take other people's content. There's nothing wrong with feeding off other people's ideas and stuff like that, but it's like, learn to be your originated self. Like, I'll give you all examples. Since he's interviewing me, there's actually two things. He's been interviewing me. You're doing a great job, by the way. This is different for him, you know what I mean? I could imagine his mind right now, because it's like, this is something different, and this is different for me. And I feel like a lot of times if you stay in that one little zone, like that one little comfort spot, you won't change. Like you won't grow. You won't become who you want to be. Every day you got to step out the comfort zone. So it's a lot. I think it's more of like, you just have to do it to know. Like that's the only advice you can tell people. Yeah, you just have to do it. Like you can't sit here and think somebody else like me meeting Wiz would like lead to bigger success in my career. I don't care. Like, cool, I met Wiz, I met my favorite artist. Next, let's get it wrapped up. Time to get the business. Let's go. I want to interview him. I told him I'm gonna interview him. We're gonna interview him. So time to get the work. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely feel that.
It's the journey. It's the journey.
So in terms of like, you did say you want to change the world. Big change the world is always going to be the headline.
Slogan.
You know what I'm saying? But like, in ways of how are you changing the world? You know, like, are you, you know, like, are you, like, no, like,
No,
to the statistically overall, we have a lot of people our age or younger that die at a very early age, whether it be gun violence, whether it be drugs, whether it be car crash. We have all of this stuff. So like, what are ways that you're tapping into these kids so that way they know they have a better mindset, and growing into adulthood they'll be full-fledged adults that are more successful?
Well, I haven't gotten to how I really want to do it, sadly, because I don't have all the money yet. But when I get to the little bit of access to money, I'll be doing more like giveaway charity events and like meet and greets to meet people, because I feel like a lot of times a lot of kids try to chase the fame or meet somebody who's famous because they learn from them. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where I'm going to change. Like, I want people to be able to meet me and be like, damn, this dude's a successful dude who had, you know, hear me out, I don't really know my mom, I don't really know my dad, my whole family life is crazy, you know what I mean? So I already have a story, you know what I'm saying? I know people going through the same thing I did, because you know? So it's just teaching people like that, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. So basically, with a lot of people, I'm just going to take Kobe, for example. Shout out to the mom, but let's say if he didn't have his dad and his mom. He's multi-talented, and he knew he had this talent within him.
Right.
How do you know that you were meant to be for Rise to Elevate? How did you know that you just, like, you woke up one day and you were just like,
yeah, no, when I made the name, it was really eye-boggling to me because I couldn't stop saying it. I'm not gonna lie, I was addicted to saying it for about like 2 weeks because I was just bragging about it at Target and stuff. And it was like, yo, I just made this dope name called Rise to Elevate, Rise to Elevate, Rise to Elevate. You know what I mean? And then it just kind of like, all right, time to get to work. You know, like I looked and I looked at Shannon and was like, this dude over here following me around for Funko Pops and stuff like that, like. So y'all know who Shannon is. He worked at Target, store director. Weird things. But the fact that someone was following me around at my job kind of just really made me think, like, why am I working here? You know what I mean? Why am I doing this underneath somebody? Like, this is bad, you know? And it just clicked, like, all right, Rise to Elevate, baby. And that was really it. Like, that was, I'm not even afraid to talk about it because that's the truth. It's not like I'm sitting here sneak this and, like, he's the reason I really did this. Like, I was so fond of being a Target employee. Like, I was so happy. I was okay. I was thinking that was going to be it for the next 10, 15 years. You know what I mean? So, big shout out to Shannon. Thank you, actually, for giving me this leverage to even go up. Like, you elevated me. So, I have no hate in my blood for anybody, bro. I really just question things sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, why me? Like, what did I do to these people to, like, like all I do is show love. And I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to sound like I'm perfect at all, but it's like I've really never. I'm not out here hating and stuff like that on people on Facebook and stuff like that. Or you know what I mean? Like you meet me, you know what's up.
It's
you know what's up,
like,
bro.
He looks like a bro. It's like Sod, it's Sod, bro. Not the dab getting crazy. But I definitely learned a lot today about Rise to Elevate, and I hope you guys did too. I do appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I do appreciate my bro Marcellus, my brother.
It means a lot, bro.
You already
it was
know
really
what's
Zach,
up.
bro. I had fun. I just want to end it off though on a good note. I love every single one of y'all. Thank you guys for staying tuned.
Wait. Where can we find you on social media?
Oh my gosh. Bro. I don't gotta say that.
I ain't gotta say nothing. And I gotta ask one more question.
Word, what's up?
Can you be yourself?
Every flipping day I wake up, I be myself. If I'm not myself, do something with me. Punch me in the face. If you see me not being myself, just go like, me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or what do you do? Word. So do it, alright? So be yourself every single day. Thank you, Frank, for ending it on that.
Man, you're
every day, I'm gonna ask y'all, can y'all be yourself? At the end of every day you wake up, can you be yourself? But yeah, no, I can be myself every day, man. I have no problem with it. Some days it's hard being myself, but it's like, you know what I mean? But no, yeah, I do want to say my social media, though. I will say it anyways. Hey, look up Rise to Elevate on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, everything. Shout out to my dog, Mefzuki. What's your stuff, bro?
Oh, my stuff is Mefzuki.
Okay.
Mefzuki. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. Just a little bit on Facebook. You can find me on Reddit. You can find me on Twitch. I stream Twitch Tuesday through Fridays from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Y'all already know where to find me. Y'all gotta find this guy.
Let's go. You find me, you find him. So thank you guys for staying tuned.
Y'all already know. Y'all already know what's up.
I'm over here stealing this man's job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But thank y'all for coming out. I do appreciate y'all. It's your boy Frankie G and your boy Marky G. Y'all already know. # Rise to Elevate. Peace.
Peace. Love y'all.
Love y'all. Peace.